Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, we're still loading. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Hey, Kill. Hey, AJ. Ducky, good to see you guys. Hey, Weed Farmer. Good afternoon, everybody. AJ, the step down has been cruel. It has been awful. I have not adjusted well. I would think that only a 5 milligram adjustment would be so much easier to adjust to. But no, I have felt so tired and ran through. I pretty much slept the whole weekend, and I feel like I have nothing to show for it. Hey, Moon. Hey, Del, Tripper. Cap, good to see you guys. Hey, Colby. Oh, Colby, it was your birthday, huh? Oh, I think we know what that means. Hey, Dom. Yeah, I bet it has been a minute. How you doing? And yeah, Ducky, that bot lies. It's always a day behind. And I think the last thing I did was, oh god, what was it? Tiny Combat Arena? Hey, Brad. Hey, guy. What am I wearing? I appear to have grown a chest. Or at least a chest piece. Ah, right. Crumpet and I were doing box missions. And I jacked some armor from a nice dead guy. You guys have to excuse me. I got some gunk in my throat. You know that thing where you're sitting there drinking a drink, minding your own business, being a human, and suddenly, through no fault of your own, the beverage you happen to be drinking just starts going down the wrong tube. And you start, hacking and coughing, and it sounds like you're choking, and you're not, but it sounds like it. Well, that's what I had happen to me. And you're like, wow, how did I mess up the simple act of putting liquid down the correct throat hole? Hey, Callie. Good to see you, man. What caterpillar do I... Let's fly this one. I think this is the blue one. What are we gonna do? Let's go move some... Let's go move some food. Everybody's gotta eat. Hey, Colby, fair enough. Fair enough, man. I say definitely wait then. Wait till you get a game you can actually take advantage of. I think they did Far Cry for free not too long ago. Hey, Bernard. I actually melted my raft. Like, it's a nice ship, but, when I've got this and others, it's hard to justify something in that size, Like, I might pick it back up again once, other hauling stuff comes up, but for now, not so much. Hey, Tom. Thank you, man. Thank you, hell yes. No, like, let me tell you. Like, it's like you feel like something's had an attempt on your life, Keel, yes. Let me just get my throat a little bit clearer, and we'll sing Colby here a late happy birthday. Hey, I'm gonna butcher your name here. Contazikas? I'm gonna go with Contazikas until I'm told else otherwise. Honestly, man, okay, so if you have a decent ship for it, bounty hunting will pay a little bit more. At the same time, mining, if you have a prospector, will also usually pay a little bit more if you're lucky. However, the satellite missions, the skimmer missions that you're doing right now, I know they're kind of boring, but time invested versus how much you get paid, like dollar per minute right now, those are probably the best things to do. Now, if you want to do something that pays well and, you know, might take a little bit more time, you know, if you're just not trying to grind at optimum, you know, dollar per second, you know, the box missions eventually get up to 45k a pop.
Thank you.
Now, granted, you're probably going to spend 15 minutes knocking one out, where, you know, you can do a skimmer mission in about 2. And that's the biggest disparity right now, man, honestly, is that, like, you could knock out a skimmer mission in 2 to 3 minutes and get paid 20k, where, well, let me just pull into Crusader and I'll show you. Oh, yeah, bruh, like, man. Oh, yeah. JT, like, I love the conga lines they have, you know. And Moon, I haven't actually heard from Citizen yet this week. I'll shoot him a message on Spectrum and ask. And Colby, I'm sorry, man. 1.5 million, that's a tough loss to swallow. Yeah, Ducky, go for it. It'll take you 20 minutes anyway. Hey, Temple. Gutierrez, good to see you, man.
Quantum drive is now off.
But yeah, Moon, I haven't actually heard from Citizen yet. Man. Oh, man, sounds over there. Whatever, I can use that. Yeah, but I mean, it's easy though, you know? Like, the most I've ever taken was like 4. Yes, Del. That is correct. They have nerfed the payout of Jumptown. It's no longer Jumptown. It's now Hoptown. One second. I'm gonna look all kooky here. I'm just fixing my Toby. So my monitor doesn't get as warm, but it's still getting a little warm. And I think the adhesive is still having some issues with that. So I'm just going to use a... What do you call those things? Like a clamp. A clamp, yeah, a clamp. Oh yeah, okay, like I enjoy a civil Jumptown. Like, as fun as it is to make fun of the conga lines, like, listen. Like, at the end of the day, everybody wants to make the big money number on their account go higher. And I enjoy that there are enough people in this game who have similar interests who realize that altruism, or just, you know, coming together as a community, is usually the better way to make that happen. Now, is it fun to, you know, knock the place over, keep it for yourself, and take all the drugs? Yes. That's super fun. But, you know, when everyone gets in a conga line and sings Kumbaya and passes the drugs around, like, that's nice. Like, that shows a nice harmony. Boo, that's fair. That's fair.
Landing gear down.
Ooh, Apple. It's still an A2 for drugs, huh? Hey, Matthew. Origin. You know, I guess this is Origin style cat skin. I always thought more of like a toothpaste. Like, it always looked more like a tube of toothpaste to me, like some Crest, you know, all whitening toothpaste. Yeah, exactly, Katir. It's like, if the boxes are gonna be so rare, they should be a ridiculous amount of money each. Enough to maybe think, you know, maybe I should shoot the guy in front of me and take it. You know, take the money and run. You see, I don't think they realized what made the last Jumptown so great. One, it was entirely organic. Two, you had to invest your own money. That's why people got, you know, dicey and sketchy and would shoot each other. It's like, hey man, I'm sorry, but I've invested my own money into this load of drugs. It's super, you know, expensive. I'm sorry for shooting first and, you know, apologizing later. Now it's just free drugs.
Engines offline.
Like, that's the thing. Like, back in the day, you brought friends because, you know, hey, I'm dropping 1 million credits in UEC on some widow. I want to make sure it doesn't all go up in smoke. So if anyone shows up, shoot them, and then, you know, somebody comes along and they get shot and they get butthurt, and then they bring their friends to avenge them, you know, themselves. And then you've got a war going, all because, you know, you didn't trust the ship coming down to Jumptown. And that's what made it special. Oh, AJ, I have no idea. I have no idea. Distilled spirits at a very, very standard 451. If you're talking about the delivery missions, AJ, I think those are actually supposed to be packages, so if you try to sell them, I don't think you're going to get much out of them. The legal missions, I mean, if you're talking about, like, you know, Twitch's missions, no idea. Do I have a gun? Well, I've got just enough gun to maybe correct a mistake. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, it takes so long to fill up a ship, and right now there's very little you can do about an A2 if it's headed your way, you know? Very little to be done.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, AJ. I always enjoy when people ask if it's safe. Those are my favorite people. It's like, hey, is JT safe? It's like, well, not now. Like, you had to ask, didn't you? Like, every time you ask if it's safe, it gets a little less safe. Because someone goes, oh, he's going to Jumptown. Let me ready my stabby guns. That doesn't make sense. My pew pew guns, my shooty shoots. I mean, you can stab somebody with a gun. I mean, that's what a bayonet is for, right? We don't have bayonets in Star Citizen. No, nobody tells CIG about bayonets. Otherwise, we get, like, you know, 5 episodes of Inside Star Citizen about laser bayonets and how they're reinventing bayonets from the ground up, and then, like, we'll have a whole patch about bayonets. Like the knives. Hey, Dirt.
Quantum drive is now.
You know what, Ducky? You could ask if Jumptown is safe, because we're not gonna go. Exactly, Moon. See? See? You'll poke your eye out. Exactly, Carl. We'll have to get, you know, bayonet technology. It's like, well, you see, we made it an extension of your own body. Basically, it's a knife, but further away from you. It's a social distancing knife, yeah. That's what a bayonet is. It's a social distancing knife. Hey, Darren. Good to see you, man. That's it. Get here as they are. They're just very, they're dull but fast knives. Oh, not bad, Darren. I'm doing everything to keep myself awake. I think I've got a week left, and then I'll be on 0 milligrams of prednisone, aka, you know, off of it. And that'll be fun. The adjustment will be fun, but I will be off of the awful, you know, stuff. Oh, come on. I'm not even over the... There we go. And maybe I can get back to being a real boy. I say that. You know, I have to see how the kidneys actually fare if I am going into remission. Hey, Michelle. Oh, Darren, I'm sorry, man. Oh, I'm sorry. And don't apologize, man. Like, believe me, real life always supersedes this stream crap. Okay, like, don't even worry about it. I'm sorry, man. You want to talk about it? And hey, Ace, Dustin, Sarone, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing all right on this Monday. It is. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Yeah, it's Monday. Sorry, I had to check my phone. Whoa. Right, I forgot that was. I'm just gonna behind me. Hey, Betty. I am still feeling a little bit strung out. Oh, Moon. That is, ow. Didn't tell you? They just tried to keep everyone happy till the end, or what? Never a good day for a funeral, you know? I think we're gonna hop over to Yela, see what the fluorine situation is like. Apparently someone is doing this food route, because ag supplies are up to $1.04, which is surprising. All right, to Yela we go. Oh, Moon. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but still. You want that time, you know? And you know, Dan, not at all. Not at all. Trade has been...
Landing gear up.
Let's talk about how bad trade's been. You know? Things have still been... blah. And especially now with Jumptown being nerfed, everyone's going back to their regular routes, you know? Hey, Coyote. Oh yeah, Michelle, there's tons of stuff. Now, Michelle, I'm gonna warn you right now. There's not a lot of money in trade right now. Like, until they fix it, trade's probably the worst of the big three as far as making money goes. But, if you want to be able to research routes, there's a few different websites. Galog.co is a good one to cross-reference. SC Trade Tools. There's also, what is it, like the UEX Corp? I don't remember the exact name, but what I would do is look at SC Trade Tools. SC Trade Tools lists the base prices, refresh rates, things like that. However, it doesn't, or it's not able to track prices in real time. So, like, it'll say that ArcCorp 157 up here, for example, has acetine for $7. But when we pull up, it's going to be like $7.97. Because people keep buying it. But it can't track, you know, real-time movement. So a good thing to do is to cross-reference stuff like SC Trade Tools with Galog. So you can kind of get a feel of prices you might actually expect. Now, Galog's prices are only as accurate as the last person who was there. And since prices technically update every 10 minutes, you know, it can be kind of hard to find an accurate price, but it's a nice ballpark. Hey, Paul. Hey, Double A. You know, the void is pretty bright these days. Of course, it might just be my gamma setting. But they nerfed Jumptown. They increased the timer on the boxes so they take longer to come out. And I haven't actually done it yet to confirm it, but I hear they nerfed some of the prices too on the drugs, on the stuff that comes out of the drug dispenser anyway. But yeah, Michelle, as far as like learning what routes to go to, like I've done a few tutorials. They're kind of old now, so I wouldn't trust them a whole lot. There's probably been quite a few people after me who've also made some. Probably with better production value, too. Yeah, no, sadly they have not fixed trading. Trading is still... oof. That's a scientific term right there. Boof. All right. Are those crates always there? I don't think Toby likes me squinting. Oh, Coyote. You know, I would deny that, but then I'd probably be lying. That's the one thing I won't be humble on. Because I have had to fight CAG tooth and nail about trade stuff on occasion. Because they have messed it up a time or two. Alright. Oh, AJ! You missile like that guy? Wow. Oh, hey, look. Wow, that. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, you remember how I said this was going to be $7.97? It's not. $7.64. They also happen to have 91 SCU, which means no one's bought Astatine here in a while. What is going on? I shouldn't, but we're gonna buy it. Hey, Jazzy. It's been a while, man. How you doing? Nope. You let me back on. See, Michelle. All right. So Michelle, let me tell you why trade is bad right now. All right. That Astatine at 764. I'm just gonna give me a second. I'm in another screen, actually on SC Trade Tools. As an example, okay, Astatine. So, commodities are linked across all servers. So, if there was 500 Astatine here, and Papa McGee in another server bought 300, units of Astatine, when the server tick rolls over, there'd only be 200 here. So, you're fighting against all the other traders and all the other servers for stock. ArtCorp Mining 157 only replenishes 1.5 SCU every 10 minutes. That is 150 units. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm reading that wrong. It does 15 SCU every 10 minutes. 15. So that means at about 90, no one's traded there in, or at least bought Astatine in, hold on, I can do this in my head, like an hour and a half. I think I got that right. Maybe an hour. Yeah, an hour. Sorry. I'm very tired, I'm very sleepy, and math was never my strong point, which is weird since, I have to use it. Oh, man. Jazzy's off in college? Jazzy, tell us about college, man. What are you doing in college? Yeah, Colby, they refresh every 10 minutes. Well, technically 9 minutes and some change, but, just round it up to 10 minutes. Apple, I have no idea, man. Hey, Dragnos. Morning.
Landing gear up.
Alright. I think it's time. We sang Colby the birthday song. And that's right, Michelle. You are competing against all other players and all other servers. It is a pain. That's why there's never any Laranite, and that's why all the prices are maximum instead of, lower. Because what they did is they shoved all the servers together, but they didn't increase the restock rate or the maximum cap or anything. So everyone's rubbing elbows. It's like trying to seat 10 people at a 4-person Pizza Hut booth, and they're all grabbing for the same pizza. Man, I could go for some pizza. Alright, let's do this. This is for you, Colby. Happy birthday. Colby's birthday was yesterday, February 20th. It's a happy birthday for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Colby, even though it's a late one. Hope you had some candles to blow out, or at the very least, something fancy to eat. Yeah, of course, Michelle. Like that's the big issue, is having to fight everyone over an economy that has not grown in over a year, you know? Oh man, Colby, the big 30. Hey, welcome to the 30s. Hey, David, what's up, man? Oh, thank you, Brad. I feel like I was a little sharp on the second verse. It's been a while. Really, probably need to go back to choir class. Oh yeah, Del, that's it. You know, technically there's no real economy. Because everything that you buy and sell, as far as things that are not commodities, only affects you. You know? David, I'm sorry, man. I saw you were playing Cooking Simulator the other night, and whoops, I overshot there. I didn't get to tune in on time. Hey, Kai, thank you, man. Wait, hold on, Kai, hold on. It's your birthday. What? Why are you sending me, buddy? We should be sending you, buddy. Oh, that means we gotta sing it for Kai now. Oh, thank you, Kai. What are you doing, man? Like, let me send that back. It's your birthday, man. I'm supposed to send you stuff for your birthday. Yeah, Colby, welcome to your 30s. Oh shit, what am I now? You know, I actually forgot my age the other day. Like, I was at the what do you call that? The not guy place. The doctors. Yeah. And like, they had a printout, and it was like, oh, patient is 32 years old. It's like, haha, that's right. I am 32. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I didn't forget my own age. Where am I? Deacons. Yeah, Luby, like, I'd forgotten for a while. I was like, I'll figure it out eventually. It's not like it really mattered, you know? I didn't really need it for anything at the time. Well, that means we gotta sing it for Kai now. I need to look up the Waffle House birthday song. You see, Colby, like, it's how I feel. Like, I don't, like, when I was a kid, for some reason I dreaded my 30s. Like, for some reason I told myself I'd rather be in my 40s than my 30s. But then when I actually got there, I was like, you know what? Nah, this ain't so bad. Ugh. Oh, we're not gonna do that. That's a horrible price. We're gonna take the acetine and the Grimhacks. Are there any goodies? Oh, fruit crate. So, David, I know you said you beat Cyberpunk. How did you find the ending? Like, I know you get, there's like a ton of different endings, but did you enjoy that? Hey, Davey. Good to see you. Hello, Keel. You can ride with, as long as you don't shoot me in the back of the head. And Brad, if that's the case, if I'm only as old as I feel, then I feel like my age changes a lot, you know, depending on how I feel when I wake up. Oh, I didn't even see it. What was it, Gil? Oh yeah, there are tons of different endings. Hey, it's Jazzy. 40 med guns. What? Why do you have that many med guns, Kill? But yeah, I know there's tons of different endings, and I mean, all right. I'm not gonna try to spoil too much because, you know, there are some people who have not played it yet. But the overall end result of what happens to you is pretty much always the same. Hey, Brad, there you go. That's the way to look at it right there. Alright, just keep circling these orbitals till I find. There it is. Oh yeah, David, tons of different ways. Like the first time I did it, I ran off into the sunset with the nomads. Oh yeah, Jazzy, for sure. Granted, they mostly hang out around not Grimex, Port Olisar. All right, so I wanna rant, if I can. I wanna talk about something, ask you guys' opinion on it too. So earlier today, I dragged myself out of bed to go get my my usual icy. As you guys know, I happen to like ices. And I'm going to the grocery store, and out front I see a little table and some people. You know, the people like stand outside of the store and try to get you to give money for stuff. Now, I hate that stuff so much. Hate. Like, I am an extroverted person, usually. But whenever I see that stuff, I just, like, I clam up. I don't want to interact with these people. And it's always, you know, oh, can you spare money so the blind kids can go pet the turtles or whatever? Or just some cause where, you know, if you say no, like, you feel like an asshole. And, you know, I hate that they post up outside of a store, so they're almost like a barrier of entry, you know? Like, oh, you don't have money for the turtles, but you've got money to go into the store. Huh, interesting. You know, I'll remember this when you know, you're blind and trying to go to turtle camp or whatever. That's not what was actually going on. It's just, you know, example. Not even a good example. But, like, you know, they always do that thing where they catch you as you're leaving. They don't actually ask you when you go in, they catch you when you're leaving. That way they go, aha, he bought something. He definitely has money. You know, they never ask the guy who's shoplifting stuff. Exactly, Brad. Like, okay, so this particular one was like stopping violence in schools, which, you know, is just such an abstract concept. Like, we're gonna stop violence. How? Like, you're not gonna stop violence in school. Like, listen, I've been to school. That's just not a thing you're gonna stop. And, you know, like, they've been out there so many times. And, like, I've given them money before. And they're still going out there, so obviously whatever I gave money for didn't solve it. Exactly, David! Like, it's just such, like, the high-pressure tactics they use. And, like, I know it's designed to make you feel guilty so you actually do it, but I also feel like at the same time, you know, like, these people are probably getting paid. Unless it's, like, I don't know, community service volunteer hours or whatever. But, like, I don't feel like these are above board. Like, okay, let's say you saw violence in schools, right? Let's just say by some miracle they happen to do it. Crap. Can I get out? Yes, I can. Haha. Let's say you do. Let's say you solve violence in schools. Just like somehow you solve the concept of violence in schools, right? Well, then that organization doesn't need to exist anymore. Like, there are all these organizations out there that would cease to exist if they actually accomplished their intended or stated goal. So I feel like there's a lot of them that rely on their own bureaucracy to keep surviving, to never actually solve these things, because if they did solve them, then, you know, what's the point of them being a thing anymore? Well, that's it, Moon! That's it! That's not a thing anymore. Like, you go, oh, I've only got cash on me. They go, oh no, we take card now, too. They take card. They actually have, like, card readers, or, like, they'll give you a receipt for your taxes, because for whatever reason, I need to put a $20 donation on my taxes. Hey, Nicholas. It's bad. It's bad. Muy mal. Oh, son of a... Are you kidding me? Yeah, you see, Kai, I always forget that part. Space shorts, that's fair, man. That is fair. You see, I don't have kids. I mean, should I barely take care of myself, you know? And yeah, I'm gonna have to go up the old-fashioned way. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. But yeah, like, they take cards now. Like, you tell them, like, oh, sorry, I don't have any cash on me. I've only got my card. And they're like, oh, it's okay. We can take that now. And you're like, oh, crap. Like, technology wasn't supposed to go this far. Oh, yeah, Seth, exactly. My ship, yeah. Silver. Okay. But yeah, that's it too. Like, the one they had out there today. They were trying to sell me on donating monthly. It's like, listen, if you guys aren't gonna solve it, like, I ain't gonna give you money. Like, how, like, I went to school, alright? Most of us here went to school. It's like, you're not gonna solve violence in schools. In fact, most of the things that you guys try makes things even worse. Oh yeah, Timble, it's the, well, if you go straight up from where you exit, it'll put you at the old pads. I'm just gonna go straight to my hangar. Yeah, AJ, like, listen, like, I'm walking out of here with an icy and nothing else. You think I make enough to worry about writing off this on my taxes? Come on. Like, I feel like most tax-deductible donations are to make someone feel better about themselves. And there's a lot of charities that are just, you know, feel-good organizations for bored rich people. And there's a bunch of charities that actually, you know, do what they talk about. You never hear it, though, because they spend all their time actually doing shit instead of on marketing. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Hey, Artemis. You know, Vito, I have no idea. They always tell me they're gonna stop it, but they never tell me how. I could have swore I requested takeoff. Okay, I have requested takeoff, and yet my doors are not opening. I'll use that guy's door. I think I can make this in time. Haha! That's right, Temple. Oh, Sarone, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Sarone. Like, see, okay. See, Sarone, that's my issue. And I found this to be a consistent issue for myself. It's very hard for me to just say outright no. Like, it is very hard for me to give firm or solid yes or no answers. Hey, look, my caterpillar's gone. And I feel like that gets me into a lot of situations where I get over my head because I couldn't bring myself to just say no. See, David's got the plan right there. Like that's, I never have that head on me when I'm there, you know. And that's right, Death. And you know, because things weren't working up front, we even had to use the back door. Do with that information as you will. It's like, man, like, I just want to go in here and buy an icy. Like, I don't want to get accosted. Like, what are you guys doing at the grocery store? Like, go hang out at an electronics store or something where people definitely have disposable. And Star Citizen crashed. Well, let's see. Please provide steps to reproduce crash. Walking forward in Grimhex Hangar 08. Right side of Caterpillar. Talking about not liking people asking for money outside of grocery stores for random charities, drinking while drinking an icy. There, the exact thing I was doing when it happened.
Congratulations.
Hey, yes, thank you. you, Cass. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this to send here. Yeah, you know, Moon, I feel like I should actually, I don't know, make my reports more helpful? Does that... Wow, even my launcher froze. That is something. That's it, Apple. That's how you get to be a green meanie. Oh god, what is my password? I'm logging back in. There we go. And Brad, okay, hold on. You get them in the UK at pubs. Like, how does that work? Like I just imagine like everyone's like in the pub, like, you know, having a drink and I don't know, eating shepherd's pie or whatever, and there's just like some, you know, like alms for the poor, like some basically like some guy dressed up like Friar Tuck from Robin Hood. Like, do they just go like table to table? Like the people that like try to sell roses, but instead of roses, it's like, you know, asking for $1 so you can read the puppies or whatever. Ah, Moon, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, Ducky, but no, it's like from the 60s, man. That cartoon is old. All right, we're back. It looks like. Hey, Laramie, good to see you. Hey, Ragseth, that's all right. You can call me Cack if you want to. I've worked in retail, man. I've been called worse. Yeah, that's it, Vidar. It's like when they send you like the dime in the mail. Like, you know, this dime could feed a child. It's like, then why did you send it to me, man? Like, you guys paid the postage to send me a dime to guilt me into sending more money back. Like, just keep the dime. No, Ducky, that's fair. That is also when I watched it. You see, Moon, I would adopt that name, but I feel like someone from Brooklyn might ask why I'm calling myself a phallic object. There we go. And we're back. Or like when they have like stuff outside, like merchandising to give you stuff for donating. It's like, come on, like why did you guys spend all this money on this merchandise stuff? Shouldn't you have just spent that money on, you know, feeding the porpoises or whatever? That's it, Moon. Richard Action. That's it. Nice, Bernard. Oh yeah, if you're not going Quantanium, Helix is definitely the way to go. Definitely. Oh no, we just lost all that scrap. Oh, bull. That's right, Apple. How could I forget? Merchandising. Exactly, Brad. Shit, you know how many animals I fed that weren't even mine? Now, some of you guys were here for street meat. You guys remember street meat, right? Well, that's a load of scrap I'll never get back. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, AJ, she's doing fine. She's got other cats to hang out with. She's grown up. Oh yeah, Moon. Like when you find out like what the CEOs make, you know? Oh yeah, Rags, crap is actually working now. You have to take it to one of 4 different R&Rs, but it is working. In fact, if I don't get, you know, crashed out here, I'll show you. But yeah, Moon, like that's the thing. Like I don't like seeing a charity doing too well. Oh, please don't take that out of context, internet. Like, you know, you start having like, you know, wine parties and lobster dinners. You know, leather office suites. You know, I was like, huh. That could have fed one of them there turtles this whole place is about. Hey, citizen! Citizen, I gotta ask, have you got your Toby yet? Has it arrived? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to ship last week. I haven't heard anything else yet. Hell, I haven't even checked my messages on Spectrum. I've mostly just been logging into Spectrum to read all the posting about the CCU stuff. You have not gotten it yet. Okay. Let me see. Let me just check something right quick, citizen. I just want to check something. Because it's supposed to go by DHL, which is usually pretty fast. Okay, it was supposed to go out on the 11th, which was a Friday. Alright, if you don't get it in a day or two, I will raise some cane over there. Because honestly, you should have it by now, but I know things have been kind of going slow with shipping. Because it is coming from Sweden? Norway? Scandinavia? What are those countries? One of the blue countries on a risk board. And by risk board, I mean, you know, the board game, not like a whatever else board. The place where if you capture all the territories, you get a +5 to your reinforcements each turn. That kind of risk board. And yeah, citizen, that sounds about right. About them percentages. Yeah, Vidar. Sleep well, man. You know, citizen, I don't think so. I don't think I had to sign for mine. But it's been a while now. I could ask. Hey, Hack. Good to see you, buddy. I got 2 minutes. Are you real? Yeah, you're real. What to do for 2 minutes? No ammo. Wait, Jazzy, Killer, you guys fighting about it? Are you guys, like, shooting each other? You see, Timble, you can also exit the station this way, too. Problem is, you know, you have to have a working elevator to get out. You know, Artemis, I ask that question a lot in this game. How? You guys ever get a pipe to the face? You know, don't answer that. I realized what I was saying as it was coming out of my mouth. Ah, was there, Jazzy? Anybody get it? See, back in the day, there was 0 armistice at Grimhex, so sometimes you had to sneak in a fancy way. Otherwise, people would just shoot you right there on the landing pads. There we go. All right. Yeah, 2 minutes is probably up by now. Because way back in the day, there was 0 armistice zone whatsoever. So you'd spawn a ship and people would just instantly blow it up on the landing pad. So you could be trapped at Grimhex. And the only way for you to leave was to hope that you could, you know, log out, log back in, onto a different server. Or get a buddy to come over from Port Olisar and chase him away long enough for you to get away. That's right, citizen. That's right. Alright, can I get away now? There we go. We'll just go ahead and open them hangar doors. They'll be ready by the time I get up here. Hey, Heath. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, man. Oh crap, that reminds me. I owe Kai a birthday song. Kai, you still here, buddy? Kai did say it was his birthday today. That's 2 birthday songs today. Oh, Decky, it'll be a riot. An absolute riot. Yeah, citizen, that's, you know, that's what I do. Yeah, it's been pretty deserted here. Or at the very least, nobody shot at me. All right. Alright, Grimhex, we'll just go sell at Crew 05. Hey, Ancient, I think so. It's the, whatever one they had for free for Christmas. I enjoy it a lot, because it looks like a tube of toothpaste. Although apparently there are different schools of thought on that. And away we go! Hey, Phaedrus! Good to see you, man. Oh, of course, Deep Sky. You know, Jumptown, you know, is unceremoniously nerfed. Without notification. Same thing for CCUs. Oh, yeah, AJ. Man. Stems have been ridiculous. All over the place. Oh, citizen, didn't you hear? If you have a CCU in your buyback, they are now adjusted to the current price of things. They are no longer at the old price of things. So if you had any CCUs in your buyback that you were looking to, you know, buy later to save yourself some money, don't bother. You know, Apple, that's a good theory. I like that theory. And yeah, Moon, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, there's been a ton of low pop servers. I still think it's because of the lack of 30Ks, so like those servers aren't having to fold in on each other. Because, like, you know, you'd be on a server hanging out, be a low pop server, and then suddenly, like, a bunch of people would come in going, man, that 30K took forever. You know, they'd all be refugees from a 30K server. And since those are happening a lot less now, those aren't really there to fold servers anymore. I mean, that's my theory. And I could be wrong. I don't work for CIG. Yeah, Citizen, they just changed it last week, or technically 2 weeks ago, but didn't tell anybody. Oh yeah, Ancient. Yeah, they increased the timer between boxes being spit out. And supposedly, I haven't been able to confirm this yet, because I'm not going to Jumptown. At least today. But I hear they lowered the prices on them, too. Hey, beggar. Oh, yeah. Especially like when you die to just random BS, you know? Like, if I died because I got shot, whatever. If I die because I ran up the stairs to my caterpillar too fast, less whatever. Yeah, exactly, Deep Sky. Like, make it like 1 or 2 boxes with a ridiculous price. So you have multiple people fighting over 1 box, you know? Hey, Joseph. Hey, man, it's alright. You don't gotta apologize, man. Shoot, I was barely around last week. I had a med adjustment. I pretty much spent the whole week sleeping. So yeah, man, don't even worry about it, dude. You don't gotta apologize. Like, listen, like, I don't want you guys to ever think you gotta apologize for not being around. Like, I know you guys got real stuff to do. You got more important stuff to do than listening to me rant about going to the grocery store.
Landing gear down.
Hey, Tag. Hey, dear. Oh, you finally figured out the timings, huh? Yeah, it's like every 9 minutes. Yeah, 9:45 is about the correct time. Now, the problem there is there's too many people buying Laranite on other servers sometimes. You'll actually see less Laranite. So if you see stock, grab it. Every time you see stock, grab it. Ooh. It shouldn't be a collision. I don't know. Yeah, we're fine.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
You know, Ducky, that'd be nice. I want to see other versions of the Valkyrie, like a commercial Valkyrie, some sort of civilian use, you know? Thank you, Dragnos. You know, I've definitely put in enough practice with the caterpillar. That's for sure. Out of all the ships I've flown, I've probably flown the Caterpillar the most. Oh, thank you, Mood. Damn, that's not bad. You know, Seth, it's funny. I think I can actually land large ships better than I can small ships. Hey, Squirrel. Oh, it is slightly cheaper than, you know, the regular Caterpillar. I'll give you that much. Exactly, Dell. You remember those, like, Microtech stealth missions they showed off at the 2019 CitizenCon? You guys remember those? And AJ, I hope they give us the reason to go, maybe I should look at being more fuel conscious. Oh, thank you, Deep Sky. Oh man, Seth, I gotta practice my docking. That's the thing. Docking still feels kind of weird to me. I don't know if it'll, you know, be a consolation for you, but I can do a triple backflip of a C2 into the hangars at Area 18. Wait, am I on the wrong? Yep. Oh yeah, Ducky, like, okay. Alright, we have gotten a single mission. A single mission from a CitizenCon. And it didn't even have all the stuff in it. It was the Crash Satellite mission that old Clovis Darneely gives you. And you don't even get shot at during the mission, you know? That's right, Darren. I don't auto-dock. Unless it's a Cutlass Red. And then you use the auto-dock, which is what it was supposed to be sold with. Oh yeah, Deep Sky. That's it. All the noise. Yeah, Death. You oughta get some docking in. I do want to go back and get those clips from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Of him talking about, if there's one thing I hate, it's noise. And just post that all over Spectrum. Hey, nice. Well, it's always nice when you're actually able to get a ride from somebody. Yeah, exactly, Citizen. There was a time back in the day where refueling the Caterpillar took 17 minutes. It was ridiculous. You know what? We're gonna take the pirate out of here. What is the thing everyone's been going on about? Eye wetness? Like, do I gotta worry about dry eyes in Star Citizen? Like, were they just trying to make eyes wetter? Like, man, let me look at my eyes. How wet are my? I can't do it in an elevator. Apple, tell me about that condition. Is that like an anti-noise thing, or how? All right, how wet are my eyes? They look pretty moist to me. Yeah, see, my eyes are moist. They're pretty wet. I don't care if they're wetter. You see, Apple, I get eye wetness when I go to the grocery store and I find out that my ices have gone up by like 40 cents. Ah, surface wetness. Well, like, I mean, how close do I have to be to observe the wetness of somebody's eyes? Now, granted, the guy working on eyes is not on the same team as server meshing or any of that other stuff. Like, that's the thing. I know they always show, like, art stuff because you can look at art and go, ooh, pretty. If you show me code, well, I'm a monkey, you know? Like, I don't understand code. I mean, like, I'm not a cryptographer? The people who study, like, you know, codes or coded language or whatever. Cryptographer. I feel like that's it. Cryptograph, crypto something. It's like, you show me code, I'm just gonna go, wow, that's a lot of code. So that's fair. Like, I understand why they always show off art. And art is not the same team as coding stuff, but I want to know what the coding guys are up to. Were they deaf? One sec. Let me actually get to quantum here. And then I can read up on stuff. Ah, is it citizen? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Davey, that's it. Bug smashers. That's where they let all the coders talk stuff. Aw, Keel, I don't know if you're still here, man, but just in case you are, have a good one, buddy. I got you, Apple. Okay. I understand you. I understand you. About the sounds thing. I think that's how Pyrite is with certain sounds. Also, Blam Smith, I don't know if I said it, but good to see you, buddy. Ha! Moon. Like, I do hope that Tony Z has never worked at a pizza place, because, you know, as much as the guy talks, he's never actually been able to deliver anything. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. You driving right now? Oh, yeah, citizen, that's it. You know, I've noticed something. You guys ever notice, okay, and, you know, this is probably a regional specific thing. Like, whenever you go to like an Olive Garden, there's always a screaming child. You might not see the child, but there's always a screaming child. And, like, I know Olive Garden is just an Italian Applebee's. Like, sometimes it's the fanciest place in town, but that doesn't really mean much. Oh, David, you know, that's my favorite button. Just that drum and that ba-dum-tish, you know. Yeah, Del, like, that's the thing. Like, okay, like, alright. And it's another rant time. 2019, he comes up with the whole quantum thing. It's like, oh, well, you know, it's a whole simulation of the economy and people doing different things and responding to those things. And You know, it's very similar to Elite's background simulation, but whatever. Like, CIG has to do things their way. And then, you know, it's like, we'll have Quantum first implementation at the end of 2020, and, you know, 2020 came and went. Yeah, Ducky, have a good one, Matt. And then, you know, later on, he and Jake did, like, the AMA. And they had an update. It was like, oh, we've got Quantum. And now we've got Quasar interfacing with it. And Odin. And, like, they keep giving these systems, like, all these fancy high-end names. And, you know, that's cool and all. But, like, I really need CIG to improve their dirty talk. Because, like, it doesn't matter what you call something if it never comes, you know? Like, I don't care what fancy name you give it, just deliver. Like, give us something, you know? Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being salty. Oh, Squirrel, do it. Pick up some tacos, man. Like, get a chalupa. Or a quesadilla. That's always my favorite. Like a taco truck quesadilla, though. Not those weird little flatbread things they sell at Taco Bell. Hey, Chris. Oh, thank you, man. I'm actually trying not to fall asleep, but I am, you know, here and present. You know, AJ, I'm not sure I entirely got away with that one. Maybe YouTube's gonna say, no, Jack, you can't make jokes like that. No, Death, it was not the last video that Tony Z did, from like 6 months ago or a year ago or whatever. And like all these new systems that were interacting with Quantum, and one of them was called Odin. I forget if it was supposed to stand for something, or they just wanted to give it a lofty name to make up for failure to deliver. Ooh, Citizen, that's right. Taco Tuesday. I wonder if Taco Bell will be running a special. You know, Squirrel, I don't even really use a lot of them anymore. Like, I still use, like, SC Trade Tools just to check refresh rates, but... I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but for the time being, Humboldt is just kind of like my high end. That's it, Citizen. That's it. It's like, what do these things have in common? They don't exist. Oh, that's depressing. That's depressing. And Citizen, I think you might be right. CIG's had us on the edge for how many years now? Just, you know. It'll be coming in a year now. Just you wait and see. Then you'll be sorry. You guys remember Answer the Call 2016? Oh, how young I was. How naive. I was so young back then. 5 or 6 years ago. Hey, Mike. Hey, you got your Toby. Yay, man. Hey, and thank you for using my code. There's tons out there, but you chose mine. I appreciate that. I do enjoy my Toby. I need to get that track no IR program so I can use it in Tiny Combat Arena. Yeah, Death, you reached your sodium content for the day. Hey, I understand. We've had some salt today.
Gear down.
Have a good one, man. I will see you next time, Death. Alright. Park. I think yeah. We're good enough. We're gonna lean, but it's gonna be okay. There we go.
Engines offline.
Mike, I don't know if you do any flight simulator, but it works pretty well in that too. You know, Blam, that is a good question. I mean, Star Citizen was announced when the whole social experiment craze took off in various types of media. And it's like, oh, I'm not being a jerk. I'm doing a social experiment to see how people react when you spill milk on their head or whatever. You guys remember that? Like when people would just basically pull pranks, and then when they got called out on it, it's like, oh, I'm doing a social experiment. Man, I remember thinking that's the height of the tomfoolery we get up to these days. Oh, Citizen, that's fair. That's fair. I think it was on sale the other day, but I don't remember how much. My goodness, that titanium sure is pricey. Oh yeah, AJ. It's very addicting. How long is the, oh crap, I forgot there is a free fly! Man, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, speaking of which, if you guys, any of you out there, thought about Star Citizen, but don't know if you want to gamble the money, there's totally a free fly going on right now, which, as you can guess from the name, means that you can play for free for a bit. And they don't even make you put a credit card on the account or whatever, like those weird scam sites, like, oh, well, for a free trial, we have to verify your identity with your credit card. Don't look at your bank account for the next week or so. We see, Blam, I grew up with dial-up, so I still have a lot of that patience. Like, I've had broadband for years now, and I still tell myself, oh, that's a video, I can't watch that. And then I have to remember that, yes, I can. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Like, lights, I don't know what it is, but CIG is allergic to lighting. Like, okay, so, yeah, this is Humboldt Mines. Let me turn off my light. Let's see how far away we can get. See, Heath, you know what I'm talking about. See, I had a 56K modem, but since we had, like, the world's crappiest connection, it only ever ran at 16 kilobits. Alright, so we start being able to view lights at about 5 kilometers. Ugh, barely. Yeah, of course, Dom. Yeah, man, you guys can send me a friend request and you don't even have to ask. Like, I get them randomly all the time, I just accept them. If someone's coming after me, they're gonna end up getting me because I just accept them all the time. See, Blam, I think I was 11 or 12. Like, I'd used it. Like, my mom used to house sit for this rich couple. That's how I discovered the internet. And, you know, subsequently, Neopets and things like that. You guys remember Neopets? Yeah, see, Marge, I didn't even have QuickTime videos. Like, you guys remember, when the music video for White and Nerdy came out? I spent 3.5 hours getting that to load. Like, if you wanted to watch any sort of video, oh man, you had to wait. Yeah, real player. Okay, let me tell you guys a story, alright? And I think I've told this story before, but my memory ain't so great, so I'm gonna tell it again. So, you guys remember Passion of the Christ? That's it, David. Yeah, back when, like, okay, back in the day when viral things were like the dancing baby. You guys remember the dancing baby? Or like that Quiznos commercial. Oh god. But yeah, alright, so anyway, back in the day, when Mel Gibson came out with The Passion of the Christ, you know, the movie. Being from a small Bible Belt church town, all the local churches got together and donated a bunch of money to the movie theater so anyone could go and see it for free. Like, you could literally just walk in, didn't have to interact, you could just go watch it for free. Which was, you know, nice of them. But my grandfather, forever the cheapskate, the kind of guy who would buy a spaghetti strainer to do a bucket's job if it was cheaper than the bucket, decided that it was a scam. Because while he didn't have to pay to see the movie, he was going to have to pay to get popcorn and drinks and things like that. And as I remember him saying, like hell, I'm going to pay for popcorn at a free movie. So what does this guy do? He decides... Oh no! Kai is here still! He decides he's going to torrent, he's going to pirate a movie about Jesus. He's going to commit crime, download a movie about Jesus illegally. He's going to torrent it just so he can watch it at home for free instead of seeing it at the theater for free. And, you know, have his own popcorn and drink. That's what he decides he's gonna do. Now, living in the woods, like we did, we had that 16K connection. So he's torrenting this Jesus movie. We didn't have phone service for a week. He spent a week downloading this movie on dial-up. Once again, we could have just drove to town. We could have drove 15 minutes to town and watched this for free. But oh no. He's gonna download it so he doesn't have to pay for popcorn. So we went a whole week without phone service because, you know, dial-up. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly a popcorn movie. That was more of a snuff film, really. But anyway, so he gets this movie downloaded after a week. And, like, we're all gathered around watching it. But it's not the Passion of the Christ. It's the Life of Brian. It's Monty Python's Life of Brian. And so he spent a week downloading the wrong movie. Which incidentally was how I discovered Monty Python. In fact, I don't even know if he ever actually got to see the correct movie.
Thank you.
Like, oh, everybody was pissed. Oh, like, what the hell is this, Bob? Like it starts up, it's like, why does it look so old? And it's like, Papa, like, I don't think this is the right movie. It's like, clearly that woman is actually a man. Like, that's not,
Please proceed
you know.
to sign landing.
Landing.
Oh yeah, Chris, he was like, we were like, okay, everybody was mad at him because, you know, there was like 5 people living in this house, no phone service. Oh, you see, Tag, this was, oh god, what year did that come out? This was a bit early, like Rule 34 was still in its infancy, you know. That's it, Tom. Like, I got to watch it anyway. And it's like, oh man, this is hilarious. It's like, this Monty Python guy sure knows how to make a movie. I mean, I was young then, you know, I didn't know it was a collective group. I just thought it was one guy. Like, I thought it was like the British Mel Brooks, you know? Like, you know, the Americans have Mel Brooks. The English have Monty Python. He seems to know what he's doing. But yeah, just that was his whole foray with that. $2004, yeah. See, that was still a little early. Like, rage faces weren't even a thing then, I don't think. You guys remember rage faces? Like those early proto memes? Kinda miss those back in the day. I'm sorry, Star Citizen, did you just crash again? You did. Ah. Alright. Let's type this up. Please provide steps to reproduce crash. Landing Caterpillar Pirate Edition at Area 18 in a maneuver known as slotting the battery. There you land nose first and pull up sharply as nose clears the hangar. While doing this, I was loudly complaining. No. Remnants. How do you spell remnants? I was talking about missing the nostalgia. I can't spell remnants. Of old proto memes, such as rage faces. I doubt my talking about this had anything to do with the crash to desktop, but so long as I keep typing this, the poor sod reading this will be held hostage by my bug report just a little bit longer. Can you believe they let people like me, to Evacati, please pretend this bug is more complex than it is, and go get yourself a coffee, maybe a quesadilla. Unless you're in England, do they have quesadillas in England? I would like to know. You can message me on Spectrum about the quesadilla situation. Jack Axton. There we go. All right. Did that send? I hope that sent. Oh, thank you, Chad. Yeah, you know, that's just one of those things from my childhood. Oh, Moon, you guys don't have quesadillas? There's like no Mexican restaurants? What? You know, Squirrel, I actually I had a weird incident involving a Bible when I worked at Best Buy. I don't know if I ever told you guys that story either. Man, Moon, that's so sad. Like, you guys know what they are, right? I mean, it's basically like a calzone, but Mexican style. Hey, hold on, you've seen, yeah, I've seen pictures of the quesadillas I get. I know, like you know what a quesadilla is. That's right. A cheese dude. Man, I hope I don't lose this caterpillar. Wait. Hold up. Squirrel. Tell me the name of the place where you can get both tater tots and a burrito at the same time. Like, what is it? Like a Jack in the Box? Oh no, citizen. One dia is never enough. Oh, I see, citizen. You make tacos sound so good. Hey, girl. What? Why am I dead? Why am I dead? Why am I dead on the bed? Wait, Sonic has tacos? What? Taco time. Why am I dead? Yeah, Dom, sure thing. I'm just... Oh, no. I bet I lost that whole load of scrap. That's twice. Or not scrap, what did I... Oh, crap, I had titanium. Or gold. Yeesh. Let's hope it survived. Artemis, my ship was at Area 18. Let me... Oh, yeah, right, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, I woke up in the medical bed, which means things are not looking good. So I'm pretty sure I was still in the seat. What? I was landed! I would... Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, CIG, you owe me credits. You owe me credits. That is twice now that a crashed a desktop has robbed me. But see, citizen, that's the thing. It's just CTDs. Like, I'm not getting disconnected. You know, like in the standard 30K way or anything like that. It's crashes to desktop doing it. Oh yeah, Squirrel. Like, I think the Beatles were in that too. Like, John Lennon is in Life of Brian. Ah, well, that's... How poor am I now? Ah, not that poor. Maybe, if I take a Hercules. Oh, I see, Granulus, that's good when you can escape it that way, you know? Like, that's the thing, like, I'm getting these crash to desktops while in the hangar. Like, my ship was on the ground. And yet, here I am, shipless. Hey, Stefan. Citizen, that must be nice. Like, I lost the armor I was wearing, like, it wasn't even really mine. Hey, Michael. I stole it off some dead guy. Let me see what I got in my local inventory. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Whew. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Dear CIG, please replace my credits.
You are clear to launch.
That's it, Moon. You know what? I wish, okay, so, you know the bug where the bodies just kind of T-pose and there's no head? I wish they would change that to where it just left boots. Like, you know, some poor sod gets blown away and they just leave their boots behind. That's what they need to do. Just whenever you backspace, it just leaves boots. You know, Michael, I've actually, okay. You know, we've talked about Star Atlas a few times here. And I love the design of the ships. In fact, some of the concept artists who have made ships for Star Citizen have actually made the ship art for Star Atlas. But yeah, like my big thing is been the whole NFT thing behind it. Which they've got some sort of browser-based gameplay for it right now, but to do it, it involves money.
Thank you. And
Like,
please visit again.
each time. Ah, that's weird. I could have swore I was in the other one. But yeah, like, and the other thing with Star Atlas is, like every other NFT game, I feel like it's focusing primarily on the whole NFT aspect and not the game aspect, you know? Like, if I'm gonna get into a game, I wanna play the game. Oh, Moon, you're right. You're right. Oh, no. I could have swore I called the right one out. Damn it. Well, we're gonna be in the pipe for a while. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Or like, you know, they had the like the teaser trailer. And it seems weird that they're trying to put in like a solo single player storyline for this MMO involving characters that you're not playing as. And then even before that, they had the teaser trailer where the entire premise was, rumor has it that somewhere out there is a diamond the size of a planet. The only question is, who will be the first to find it? Like, okay, wow, a diamond the size of a planet. Wow, that's it. That's your story. Everyone's after a giant diamond. Woo. Like that doesn't. How about you guys? But just big jewelry doesn't really do it for me. Like, okay, let's say you find this diamond the size of a planet. You can't take it anywhere. It's the size of a planet. You can't exactly just, you know, stick a plunger on it and haul it with you. But you get back to civilization, and guess what, guys? I found the giant planet diamond. Who are you gonna sell it to? Like, you find it, you can't really do anything with it. Like, open up a sideshow, I guess? Exactly, Davey. I mean, diamonds already have an artificial market anyway. Not to mention, like, you know, you can just make synthetic diamonds these days. They do it all the time. I mean, hell, that's the entire industry for Jared's. Like, you know, come on down to Planet Diamond. Carve off your own piece of diamond. Woo. That's it, Sketch. That's it. Tell you what. We'll park it in front of the sun and use it to laser beam all of the other planets. But, you know, don't know what works for that solar system unless you just put some, I don't know, some jets. Like, can you carve it out? Can you make like a diamond Death Star? Nice, Squirrel. Good job. That's it, Granulus. We'll get Miley Cyrus to ride it. That's it, Kai. What was the name of that place? Starkiller Base. So Kai. Kai. I can't help but notice that you're still here, buddy. And it's your birthday. So, you know what we gotta do. Everybody wish Kai a happy birthday. And close your ears, because we're gonna sing it again. We're gonna go for round 2. It's Kai's birthday today. Yesterday was Colby's. Today it's Kai's. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kai. Happy birthday to you. I don't have like the little confetti blowout horn thing that you get for birthdays. Happy birthday, Kai. And once again, happy late birthday there, Colby. That's it, Sketch. I need to actually listen to the Marilyn Monroe version to see what you guys are talking about. I just always forget, you know? You know, I do like those, I like those Jared's commercials they put on the radio. It's like, it could only be Jared's. Like, oh, he went to Jared's. Like, I've never actually been to a Jared's. And I've only ever gone to jewelry stores either accidentally or because I was delivering a sandwich. Ah, I see, Sketch. Yeah, I haven't heard hers at all. I mean, Colby, to be fair, Google is a robot. Wait, does Google sing happy birthday? Google, do you sing? Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna activate people's Google Assistant. Oh yeah, Citizen, that was some peak humor right there. I love that they got Adam Driver in on that. Like, okay, listen, like, as horribly written as some of the stuff was for the new Star Wars movies, I absolutely loved Kylo Ren. Like, Kylo Ren was such a fun character. Like, he was an excellent addition to Star Wars, and I wish he just could have been in better movies. Yeah, Moon, it's been really nice. What, Granula? She called you cheap. What? Like, a diamond is a diamond. I don't... Maybe I'm cheap. Well, yeah, Sketch, but that's the thing. Like, you know, like, Kylo wasn't strong. Like, okay, he was strong in certain ways, but, like, he wasn't, like, you know, he had to try harder. You know? Like, he struggled, and he realized that. And, you know, that's where a lot of his anger came from. And, I mean, he was basically like a Hot Topic emo kid with force powers. And I really enjoyed that type of character, because always whenever you have, like, space wizards in Star Wars, they're always detached, and they know what they're doing, and they're all, you know, removed from everything. And you've got Kylo here sulking and, you know, listening to The Cure and you know, staring at his Slipknot posters while thinking about Rey and how she's so much stronger than him, and everyone at school likes her more, and one day they'll all see, you know, like he was just such a fun character because he wasn't very good. Yeah, Citizen, good luck with work, man. And yeah, Fajita, like, they could have dove a lot deeper into a bunch of stuff. Well, yeah, Sketch, I mean, that wasn't a fight at all. Yeah, Moon. I mean, it could be worse. It could be an Agni. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have just backspaced. You know, I think I have a spare Pontus. I'm gonna stop off at by Genie as soon as I drop out and slap that Pontus in there. Yeah, like, you know, Kylo, like, you know, got beat pretty much every chance. I mean, Finn, with zero lightsaber training, held his own against Kylo in the, you know, in the 7th movie. Yeah, Sketch, like the script was bad, but I feel like a lot of the actors did as best they could. You know, an actor only does so much for a movie. And yeah, Apple, like, didn't they change, like, directors or writers, like, multiple times over? Like, they were on a weird, like, that's the thing, Disney started pumping them out super quick. Like, you know, Disney got a hold of Star Wars, went, alright, we're gonna have a movie this year. And they didn't really give time for refining or quality control, and that's how they ended up where they were. You know, Fajita, it all depends on what you're in. What are you trading in? Yeah, Apple, like, it felt like it was all over the place. Like, you know, 7 was basically just a rehash of 4. And I was okay with that. I mean, you know, hell, same thing with episode 1. Episode 1 was kind of a light rehash of 4.
Quantum travel complete.
And then they try to make 8 different. But I think the thing that irked me with 8 is that most of it took place on a ship. And everything they did on the ship didn't even really matter in the first point. So, like, episode 8 probably could have been an SNL skit.
Quantum travel engaged.
Ah, Kai, that's right. That's right. They were hunting down Jedi. Like, that's the thing. There were so many things in episode 8 that didn't really end up going anywhere. And, like, I'm a big fan of Chekhov's gun when it comes to stories. Like, if something's going to happen in a story, like, if you're going to involve something in a story, it better have a point. I'm like, she's like, so that's the thing, sir. I'm like, I wanted to, like, hey, like, okay. I know, like, Rose was, like, a huge point of contention for people, but, like, I loved Rose as a character. Because, like, you know, Star Wars always focuses on, like, the space wizards and the top-notch, you know, pilots and the rogues and the, you know, these larger-than-life characters, but, you know, a rebellion isn't made up of 4 people with conflicting romance plots. Like, you know, it's made up of tons of different people doing jobs. And, you know, Rose was basically like a technician on the ground floor, and it was nice seeing it from, you know, the point of view of someone who's not one of these larger than life heroes. And, like, they tried to force the whole romance thing, but, you know, they basically wrote her out of episode 9. Hell, they pretty much wrote Finn mostly out of episode 9. He had, like, what, 12 lines? That's fair. Like, I know it's there to make money. Oh, yeah, Fajita. Okay. Okay. So, I want to bring something up. You know, Davey, I haven't seen Tenet yet. I have not seen Tenet yet. But, alright, so the whole, like, you know, hyperspace, blowing up the ship, suicide ramp thing. So, I know a ton of people were complaining about that. You know, they were talking about, like, that being unrealistic, or, oh, like, why don't they just use ships to suicide ram in Star Wars? There's no point in, you know, like, having actual ships anymore. If you can just, you know, suicide ram to take other ships out. Like, why not just have droids, like, suiciding ships all over the place? And, I mean, you know, that's fair, but
Engines off.
there is actual precedent for that in pre-Disney Star Wars literature, or not literature, but media. That is not the first time that the Holdo maneuver has been attempted. And I have proof. I will cite a source. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2005 version, pre-Disney. There is a mission, I want to say it's Chapter 8, Vader's Fist. You're playing as, you know, a clone trooper, and you find a bunch of rebel transports, and they're about to jump to hyperspace. And your commander tells you that you have to take those ships out before they jump to hyperspace, because they are too close to the Star Destroyer, and if they jump now, they will rip the ship to shreds. They are going to make a jump to hyperspace to suicide ram the Star Destroyer. Again, this is pre-Disney, so there is precedent in old Star Wars stories. So the holo maneuver, while it was probably still, pulled out of somebody's ass, has been actually attempted before in Star Wars. Oh yeah, AJ. Hey, Crumpet. Good morning. Oh yeah, Sketch. I mean, I don't think Disney cares about that, because that means you have to buy more stuff, you know? Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh, Davey, probably because I hadn't thought about that tactic then. Like, let's be honest. Most of the things in Star, like deep down, being a fiction story, literally everything is pulled out of the ass of the writer. Like literally it's all made up. So they make up the rules as they go. And at the end of the day, it's whatever the writer thinks looks the coolest or, that they can get away with. Oh, this is awkward. And yeah, like, AJ, the Book of Boba Fett's been alright. Like, I've enjoyed it. It started really slow, but it did pick up. And yeah, well, that's fair.
Engines on.
Ooh. Yo no puedo que hablar español. Yeah, just... I don't know, like, I feel like the last 3 movies have been popcorn movies. Up there with, like, Transformers. Like, there's just enough words to make it sound dramatic. And the fights are nice. And I'm gonna have to apply. Oh, yeah, Sketch. Like, the only decent one has been Bumblebee so far. Although, if you want to talk about bad writing, I mean, the entire explanation for Palpatine was, somehow he's returned. Like, that's it. That's all we get. That's all we get. Big Daddy Palps, back from the dead, after being thrown down a giant tube, and then that tube exploding in a Death Star-wide explosion. All we get is... somehow he's returned. Like, he's not even a Force ghost.
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please hold your vehicle and stand by.
Yeah. Hey, there's Ted. Oh, I can't really call him Ted in game.
You're clear to proceed.
Quantum travel engaged.
Darren, if that's the case, I'd start selling at Area 18 if your price is going down. Oh yeah, Fahey, that's been happening all the time. Especially around Hurston. Note to self. Replace this damn quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged.
But yeah, like... I don't know. Like episode 7, I think I saw that like 4 times in theater. Like I just really enjoyed it, maybe just because it was like a new Star Wars movie.
Quantum travel complete.
8, I think I saw twice. Sorry, Moon. Just a little bit on that tired, sleepy sleeps, you know. Yeah, Darren, that's not bad, but still, you know, that's lost money, right? Hey, Ted. I mean, you're welcome to tag along, although, like I said, I'm only losing money to CTDs right now.
Hello, and thank you for contacting.
All right. Are you serious? What is going on? Can I not? Can I not trade today? Wow. Can you hear me? I hope I am coming through. Alright, so... Alright, I am coming through. Alright. Star Citizen has crashed so badly that, it is... I am bricked. Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to do a hard reset. Thank you, Darren. They think the cough is from my blood pressure medication. So, sorry. It's mostly just dry throat from that. So, it's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a file verification. But yeah, that is the 3rd crash to desktop for the day. You know, Phaedrus, I haven't actually overclocked my graphics card at all. Man, that's the third that's the 3rd load in a row that I have lost though. But yeah. If you guys can still hear me, my computer is basically locked up. I'm trying to mess things around, so I'm going to have to do a hard reset. So, unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be the end of the stream. I do apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Star Citizen is being a pain in the ass today. You know, Ted, that's funny. Is I've laid down plenty of salt today, and I still got that cough. Like, I'm having to use my phone to read the chat. So, yeah. Sadly, I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm sorry, guys. I want to keep going for a bit longer, but Star Citizen is saying no. And for whatever reason, that is the third load of cargo I've lost today to a crash to desktop. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Phaedrus, and thank you for tuning in, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some tea. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to have to do a hard reset, and then I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Maybe things will be easier tomorrow, but until then, as always, keep on trucking. Have a good one, guys.